Today, I'm starting a 30-day experiment to see what will happen if I prioritize flexibility and mobility training into my overall lifestyle. Now, for the past 2 years, I've been very consistent and very dedicated to my yoga practice, which has definitely improved my overall flexibility and my mobility, but I find it very easy for me to brush off things like dead hangs, stretching, and self-massage, especially if I'm tired. Like I usually like to save it as part of my wind down routine at the end of the day, but if I didn't get a quality sleep the night before and I'm feeling tired, exhausted, it's very easy for me to just brush those things off. So I really want to make sure, like I know that flexibility and mobility training are very, very important to me, but I want to not just talk the talk, I want to walk the walk, and I want to see what will happen with my body if I stay dedicated and consistent with it during the next 30 days. So what I'm looking for is, will I be able to improve upon like the muscle tightness, muscle stiffness. So again, becoming a little bit more flexible there, but I'm looking more for that feeling, just feeling less tightness, less stiffness, being a little bit more mobile, seeing if it allows me to move better, perform better, just feel my best, be able to move freely. So really looking for more of those kind of subjective things, like things that you may not be able to see yourself, but I'm able to feel in my body. I just want to feel like I am thriving in all that I'm doing throughout the day, rather than feeling like a little bit of stiffnesses basically across my entire body. There's not a muscle that doesn't feel stiff to me right now. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how that improves, but I am still looking to see if any of this has an impact on my range of motion when it comes to my shoulders, when it comes to my hips. Am I able to do like a better forward fold, like increase the amount that I can fold forward there? Am I able to get deeper into a side split? Am I able to get deeper into a front split? Again, like how much further can I reach my arms back behind my head? They're improving the range of motion with my shoulders. So those types of things are going to be measurable. You'll be able to see those differences, but it's really the intangibles that I'm looking for. What I'm going to do in practice to be consistent and dedicated to this mobility and flexibility protocol, number one, sleep is going to be my priority, because I do find it so much easier to brush those things off if I don't get a quality sleep the night before. So making that my number one priority, in addition to staying hydrated, supplementing with, I find magnesium is an important one for me. Also potassium and sodium, which I find can have an impact on my muscle cramping. My muscles cramp quite a bit. So I'll be looking to see if there's an even greater reduction in that, in addition to what I've been experiencing since taking Infinilite, the supplement there that it's electrolyte type supplement, which has like basically eliminated, or damn close to eliminated, the muscle cramps there. But I'm going to see if becoming more flexible, more mobile also has an impact on that and allows me to move more freely and really prevents those muscle cramps and tightness there. So sleep is key, hydration is key, electrolyte consumption is key for me. Up next would be my weight training sessions and working through a full range of motion, which I'll cover in an upcoming video as well. But really enjoying a lot of the content from the knees over toes guys. So when it comes to like doing split squats, allowing my knee to travel well past my toe, to not only improve that range of motion, but the strength at the end range of motions as well. Dead hangs, I want to make that a priority, where I've got my bar hanging in my bedroom door frame here. So every time I'm walking through, like from the living room into my bedroom, or from my bedroom out to the living room, like keep it conscious in my mind. All right, let's hang for 30 to 60 seconds here and see how I do here, and just kind of do it more throughout the day and often throughout the day as well, and see how that impacts not only my shoulder health, but spine health as well. Like it's so good for your body to just allow yourself to hang there. Even like forearms, I'm really anxious to see how that impacts my upper body and the strength there. Because I do find, okay, like the tightest muscles I have on me, definitely I find like lats, I'm really tight in the back. If I try to do like a side bend over, I really feel the tightness in here. Calves is another one I feel really super tight. So that's going to be something that I'm going to do like after every workout, make sure in the gym, stretching on that platform, even throughout the day here as well, just get on the ledge of my fireplace and allow my calves to stretch out there and hold those stretches for an extended period of time. So I want to make sure I'm incorporating some stretching throughout the day, and especially at the end of the day as I'm winding down and holding those stretches anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. So I'm not going to be doing like a whole bunch of stretches, body parts each and every day. I can spread it throughout the day, but I think at the end of the day, even if I pick like 2 to 3 muscles to stretch for 2 to 5 minutes, I think that's going to be fantastic. With yoga practice, I'm going to do at least 2 yin classes a week, and those focus on holding the stretches for 2 to 5 minutes. And that's during an hour class in the heat, which I like the hot yoga room there, which I find really allows me to get deeper into those stretches there. So working that in there, and then self massage again, like throughout the day. It doesn't necessarily have to be like all in one go, but using the lacrosse ball to do some self-massage, using the beastie ball from Rumble Roller along with the hook that's attached to it. There's lots of different little gizmos and gadgets that you are very similar to this that you can look into as well. Using a muscle scraper from Ache Away, I find that's really helpful with my calves and even with my traps there. I'm going to be doing a full review on that upcoming too, so look forward to sharing my experience with the mini scraper there from Ache Away that you can look into yourself. From Aletha Health, the psoas muscle, definitely something that's been very tight for me. I've shared a video review of the Mark, which is from Aletha Health there, which is great for relieving the trigger points in the psoas muscle there. So I'll be using that frequently, pretty much daily is the goal with that. As well as they've got another tool from Aletha Health that is great for the neck muscles, which is really important to me, especially since separating my shoulder a few months ago. I think it's like almost 4 months ago that I did that. The trap has been like one of the biggest muscles that's been impacted by that. So self-massage, like with that beastie ball, a lacrosse ball on my traps, but also using this little neck massage, like it's just it helps to release the tension in my neck here is going to be important as well, and seeing what kind of impact it is there. Using a lacrosse ball for all kinds of self-massage, especially my pec again, which was really tight from the separating the shoulder there. So prioritizing that to make sure that I'm getting that full range of motion, that full strength. There's a lot of grinding that's still going on in the shoulder here, so I'm looking forward to seeing. This will be a noticeable thing that I'm really hoping to experience in the next 30 days is, does it really help open up my shoulder more, reduce the kind of grinding that's going on in there. I find it's more difficult. The thing where I really notice it the most is like a push-up or a chest press. That's when I feel the grinding going in the shoulder joint there. The most, I'm hoping that that's going to get relieved as well. I'm really hoping that my hips open up a bit here. My calves are a lot looser as well. And so there's kind of the tools that I will be using. Again, I'll recap maybe throughout, but I may just save it for 30 days from now, doing my full review, sharing my experience with you. I'm going to be documenting this process myself, so I just record it in like a PDF format, share it with you guys, the protocol that I'm following and how I'm benefiting it from it as well. So looking forward to sharing my experience with you guys here. I would love to hear your experiences. Do you incorporate mobility and flexibility training into your lifestyle? How has it worked for you? Do you find it's easy to brush certain things off and certain things are easier to incorporate into your overall lifestyle? What would you like me to report on the most, like as I'm going throughout this, sharing my experience, documenting my experience? What would you like to hear from that? Let me know in that regards. Yeah, look forward to sharing this journey with you. More than anything, this is like an accountability for me, holding myself accountable to sticking with this protocol and building this routine, because clearly I'm sure no matter what the results are from this, it's something I'm going to want to continue to see if like an extended period of time, if this continues to make progress in these areas of improving my mobility, my flexibility, reducing the amount of tightness and stiffness that I have in my body, improving upon my range of motion and how that impacts how I move, my performance, and my overall well-being.